Day. Let's get excited. Why? Because you have made it across another week. You have said, you know what? I made the decision. Come hell or high water. I don't care what I'm going through. I am going to press because destiny is calling. Do you realize, whether you press or not, destiny is not going to change? You might be saying, you know what, this is my destiny. No, the destiny that I'm talking about is the destiny that God has designed just for you. Why? Because He knew you before He formed you in your mother's womb. If you stop today, it's because you have said, this is my destiny. You have made the decision, not the destiny that God has designed for you when you was formed. When your mother and your father came together, they made that decision. And you know what? And you before you was formed, God said, I knew you. I know the thoughts and the plans that I think towards you, to give you an expected end. All the king's men, welcome, welcome, welcome to another Friday assessment. Yes, this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity that we get. We can do this every day, but we get this every week that we gather together and we talk about this. I want to encourage you to get in the mirror, get by yourself and do the Friday assessment. It's asking yourself, where are the areas that I'm succeeding in? Where are the areas that I'm not succeeding in? And why am I not succeeding? Is it because I'm not listening? That's where I want to go today. Oftentimes we ask for help, but in the midst of the conversation, before the conversation even starts, we often listen to speak. We often listen to get our point across. We often listen just so we can hear ourselves talk. But have you ever taken a step back and you said, I am going to listen to understand because I want to know what this person is talking about? What are they trying to share with me? What are they trying to pour into me? Why do I see them qualified to speak into my life? I'm gonna put it like that. I could have said it another way, but I said it that way because you have allowed them, you have given them permission to speak into your life. Now that means that you need to give yourself permission to understand their point. Where are they talking from? Because oftentimes we're not succeeding because we're not listening. Oftentimes we're listening just to say that this is something that we did to check a box. We're anxious just to get through. When the word tells us, be anxious for nothing, everything in prayer and supplication. That means that when you pray, you supplicate, you pressing into a thing, and you're careful about it, but you're pressing. You're on that same journey in that same vein, and you're pressing that you may hear. So therefore, when you're listening, when you're getting this advice, when you're getting this wisdom, when someone has so graciously said, yes, I'll take time to mentor you or to counsel you, you have to really think about what that person is actually giving up. If they're mentoring you, that means that they're trying to pour back into you because they have the wisdom, the knowledge, and understanding that you need. But you got to go before yourself and say, you know what, I got to prepare my heart, prepare my mind to receive. That's the same thing when you go to God, when you go in the word, when you go into prayer. You can't go to God with your own preconceived notions. And you wonder why you keep hitting your head on the wall. You're hitting your head on the wall because you're praying not to hear, not to listen, to understand, but you're praying that you can hear what you want to hear so you can do what you want to do. Oftentimes, we want to blame others. We want to blame others for everything that's going on and not take accountability for ourselves. That's why all the king's men, that's one of the founding principles of all the king's men. It's taking responsibility. It's being responsible for your own actions. Oftentimes, We're not succeeding, or when we're not succeeding, we often want to put the responsibility on somebody else, especially in our careers when things are not going right. Oh, it's because of that. It's because of that. But what led to that? Because what I love about God, anytime you go in the Word and you want that help, God always goes and deals with the root of the thing. And that's what we got to do. Because if we look at everything that's going on in the world, even when you look back in the Bible, you look at Sodom and Gomorrah, you look at Israel, you go back and you find the root of the thing, you'll find out the results that you're experiencing today. You'll find out that there was something that was a catalyst that caused a series of events. And until you stop and look and say, what caused this thing? It may be something that you didn't even do, but it's something that you continue to do because somebody else did it. That's that thing that's called generational curses right there, a thing that continues to go on. But there are some things that you could have allowed, that you've done, that you have allowed to happen in your life. Let's look at that. Let's listen, not to speak, but to understand. All the king's men, let's listen. Let's listen to speak. Let's listen to understand. Be anxious, but don't be anxious to speak. All the king's men, I thank you. That's just what I have to share with you, and I thank you for joining in today. I just came on to encourage you to perform the Friday assessment. Assess where you are. If you are listening to understand, if you're listening to speak, all the king's men, drop a line, like, tag, share. Let me know what's going on. If you want me to pray with you, if you want to reach out, you want me to pray, you want to talk, you want me to mentor you or counsel you, drop a line and I will be back in contact with you. So all the king's men, I pray something that was said today have blessed your life, have enriched your life. I pray that you have a blessed day, blessed weekend, and a blessed week to come. Until next time, be blessed.